Hi, I'm Troy.
And I'm Vicki.
And we are Empty Nesters Wine. Hi, welcome back. Empty Nesters Podcast, episode number 20. Talking about a trunk or treat for Halloween that we did in Lecompton. It was a lot of fun, and hopefully you guys have some fun hearing about it today. Hey, make sure that you like this podcast and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Go to Facebook and make sure you like our Facebook page, and we can keep everyone updated on progress of the winery. Hey, Vicki, what kind of wine are we tasting at the end of the podcast?
This is another one we got, Curling Vine. This one's called Savy.
Savy.
Yeah, it's a dessert wine.
Is that like Savvy?
Yeah, something like that.
That's a Savvy wine. Dessert wine, so it's going to be a really sweet one.
Yes.
Oh, all right. I'm not a big
smells,
fan of the
It smells really
rich. Should we do the tasting now?
No.
Ooh, yeah, okay. Did you say where that's from?
Curling Vine.
Oh.
Yep. This was another one we picked up on one of our trips.
I thought maybe you shouldn't say where it's from just in case I don't like it.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I don't want to trash anyone else's wine and put their name on it, but no, I'm not big on sweet wines, especially the really sweet dessert wines, but this one may be different.
Maybe.
So we were at the winery working, and Lindley, the city clerk, comes by and told us about this trunk or treat that they were planning for Halloween. And they were asking all the businesses to get involved with it. And right off the bat, I thought, oh, that sounds like fun. And I knew Vicki would like it.
Oh, yeah. I was ready to run with it.
Vicki loves trick-or-treaters and handing out candy.
Yeah, we don't get very many trick-or-treaters at our house. I say 9 is a normal year. And I would love to have more kids than that.
Yep, so we decided, hey, let's do the trunk or treat and see how that goes. So, just like I said last week, the construction's close to being done. The wine's made. Let's party. Let's give out some candy to some kids.
Yep.
So, I remember when I was a kid, I would go trick-or-treating, and, sometimes you'd run into that person that'll give you a Tootsie Roll or an apple or, something weird like that. I certainly don't want to be that guy. So my thinking is chocolate. Chocolate always wins. Full-size candy bars or the fun-size candy bars. But yeah, chocolate is good.
I only buy the good stuff anyway.
Yeah. Vicki does a lot more than chocolate. She makes up bags.
Yep. And I always make sure I have something that's not chocolate for those that have a peanut allergy. But I got the good stuff too. Laffy Taffy, Nerds, and that kind of things.
Oh, yeah. Chocolate bars, Snickers, and Twix, and Suckers, Jolly Ranchers, Laffy Taffy, like she said. She puts pencils in these bags and the little spider rings and stickers. And, when you come trick-or-treating at her place...
I hook you up.
Yeah, she hooks you up. So,
well, you know me. I love the fall. I love the whole thing. So, yeah, it's just so much fun.
Yeah, so she and I got together and made up bags. How many did we make up?
Around 100.
Around 100. And if I remember correctly, you were saying, I think it's probably going to be overkill.
Yeah, that was what I was thinking.
Yeah. So
I wasn't really hoping that, but I was thinking that.
So we made up all these bags of stuff and took them up to the winery, and then Vicki breaks out decorations. We decorate. She brings out inflatables. We're plugging stuff in. Music. I put on some Halloween-y music, and we have this little light that's kind of like a strobe light, but it's like purple and black.
It's supposed to look kind of foggy. It's purple and orange, but it kind of like reflects just right. So it's supposed to look like a smoky light.
Yeah, it was pretty neat. And so, we really wanted to go all out for this thing. So we started thinking about stuff we could do. We decided on a game. we thought maybe we'll get a spinny wheel, and people can spin the wheel, and it'll say, you know, what you get. Mm-hmm. And then while Vicky was looking at spinny wheel, she found
Plinko.
a Plinko game too. So we got both of those. So yeah, we had quite a bit of stuff.
And then we had to go out and get all these wipes so that we could wipe everything down after every single use.
Halloween in the COVID era. Yeah. So we went up there and we got all set up, and we got our 100 bags of goodies, and thinking that it's probably going to be overkill, and, you know, getting everything going. That was a lot of fun. You know, we got to visit with all the other people that were setting up their stuff up there, and, you know, the anticipation of what was going to happen. And so, yeah, it was like 6 o'clock rolls around, and I look up the street, and holy crap, there's a large mob of ghosts and ghouls and superheroes and turtles and fairies and unicorns, and they're all coming our way. And I'm like, wow. I mean, it was overwhelming.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Yeah. So, you know, in our free time, we were thinking how cool it would be to do games, give out candy, all these things. Then when it actually came down to it, wow, that was stressful. It was a lot of work. We had to keep up with the games and handing out the candy. And then, you know, I didn't want to miss the opportunity to have people taste our wine. So
He kept running off on me. And
Yeah.
not only did he run off, but he ran off with the Plinko chips. So I'm trying to run both games, and I don't have Plinko chips.
And I'm inside just visiting with people and pouring wine. And so, yeah, it was pretty good, though. It was really busy. So then, I don't know what time it was. It was supposed to be 6 to 7:30. And what time do you think we started running out of candy?
Probably we were getting pretty low. About what,
6:45?
6:45, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Luckily, our daughter showed up.
Our 100 bags of stuff. We knew it started getting really low, and right at that time, our daughter showed up. Perfect timing.
Yep. So I had made up a goodie bowl to keep on the porch for those trick-or-treaters that might have happened to show up at our house, because I didn't want them to have to go without.
And a little note.
And a little note, please
Said,
help yourself
yeah.
to, I think it was like 4 or 5 pieces of candy.
Yeah, take 5 pieces of candy and join us downtown for trunk or treat.
So I sent Lexi home for the candy bowl, and she came back with it and dumped it all in the things. So then we got really stingy for a little while, which I felt bad about. And when I say stingy, you know, 2 pieces instead of 4 or 5.
Yeah.
And then she went over to Dollar General for us and came back with 2 full-size grocery bags full of candy. And we used up all but like half of a bucket of candy.
Yeah, it was insane how many people came. And, you know, all the other people that were set up there, they were all saying they ran out of candy. No one had any idea how many people were going to come.
Yeah.
Somebody had 160 bags of candy made up.
I think so.
And they ran
a
out.
couple of them had over 150 or more.
Yeah, and they ran out. So
And I had one person say, yeah, we made up goodie bags and stuff. And as soon as I saw how many people were showing up, I dumped them all into the bucket because I knew we weren't going to have enough.
yeah, that was smart. So it was a good time, and it was very successful. Now we know, so next year we can be more prepared for the reckoning.
But next year we will be open.
That's true.
And so next year, only one of us can hand out candy. So we won't be doing any games next year.
Probably not. Yeah, somebody be at the door handing out candy, and I'll be inside pouring wine. Mm-hmm. So that somebody passing out candy will be Vicky. Right up her alley. She likes that stuff.
Yes, I do.
All right. Well, Trunk or Treat Lecompton was very successful, and those of you that came out, appreciate your support and interaction in the community. Join us next week on our podcast. December is coming, and December in Lecompton is a really good time, there's a lot going on, and we're going to talk about some of that stuff. All right, Vicky, what was this wine?
This one's the Curling Vine Savi. And it's a dessert wine, so it's like extra super rich.
Smells, I don't know, what does that smell like? Brandy or?
Kind of, yeah. It's got an 18.5% alcohol by volume, so.
And it's really like brown.
It almost smells like sweetened prunes. Kind of.
It
is very rich.
Oh, if you could see the face I just made. It's rich and strong.
It is rich and strong.
Our producer was laughing at the face I made, and now he just tasted it. Now I'm laughing at him. Now he knows.
I didn't think it was that bad, but I like the sweet, rich stuff, so.
That's rich.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Well, dessert wines aren't for everyone.
True. Yeah.
I just happen to be one of them that it's for.
Well, you can have mine, and then drink out some. I'll have some. All right. Thanks again for joining us this week.